Long day, come home, roll one, fill my cup. Late drive, night ride, I feel way too stuck. Call one, anyone, any shorty, come on, pick it up. Live a little, send a little, been a little shorty, give it, pass the keys. I'm gon' drive the beat.
Snaps. New shit.
There's nothing you can't get through without having a drink and a conversation. If that's the case, then there's nothing even talk about.
That's fair.
Right. I'm an artist, mentor, brand manager. Have my posts on the creative community in DC. Fun fact is that I actually come from the education system. I used to be a dean of students.
Cheers, everybody. Bottoms up. So what we got in front of us right now is a drink I'd like to call the Joy. It's strawberries muddled, Jameson, lovely Jameson, and a chamomile syrup. Shout out to Truth Tea Co. for helping me make that. Justin, I appreciate you. And topped off with some bubbly, some Prosecco, and yeah, so.
Nice. COVID, Black Lives Matter. Like, we're in the house.
Black Lives Matter.
What are we drinking right now? Like, what are we sipping on? Like, what am I drinking?
Yeah, what you guys drink?
I stayed true to the form that I had already started prior to everything happening. Like, I'm definitely a beer and shot guy. Like, period, point blank. Sundays is definitely still like Prosecco, mimosas, you know, that whole spiel. But for the most part, it's definitely like beer and a shot.
I fell in love with the industry because at first it was quick money, quick fast money, and I was just like, oh shit, like let me do this. Like, truly found love once I understood and learned flavors. And that's something that kind of catapulted me into another level of, damn, I want to actually learn this stuff. I want to be those bartenders that I see when I go out. Because I go out, I mean, you guys can agree or not agree, but I go to a craft bar and I see bartenders and they don't look like me, you know?
When I realized that it, for me, was something I became good at and then became really good at, and eventually the ability to still express myself creatively through that means while being able to support myself was kind of what made me fall in love. Also, a lot of the people, because I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of very amazing people. Some of them are at this table right now. And honestly, if it wasn't for the people and the passion, I wouldn't be here right now.
In today's environment, how do you feel being a person of color in the industry?
Yeah.
Like.
What makes you keep coming back?
What makes you keep coming back? Like, what makes you stay in this industry, knowing all the BS that we even go through to even be seen in this industry?
I started it off. I was gonna say, like, I'm now in a position, you know, I've been in the industry for over a decade. So now the leverage that I have gained through ownership and working with different brands and things like that, now I can open up the door for other people that I feel like are like me, you know what I mean, or that look like me, right? Whether it's you're coming in, you're looking for an opportunity to bartend, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, like you're looking to DJ, whether it's you're looking for management, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, like I can find a way to kind of fit you into the fold, and that's like a good feeling at the end of the day. I think that, like, you know, some of the things that may be like a deterrent or whatever, it's like being, you know, something like black in a position of ownership.
Yeah.
You talked about earlier, Shelly, you talked about coming to a situation where you go into bars and it's like, you know, you're seeing like this one demographic of people, you know what I'm saying? You say Caucasian, tattoos or whatever, very like hipsterish, right?
Yeah.
Right? So like for me, like I'm in a different position. I'm in an ownership, you know what I'm saying? Young black dude, native. Gotta keep saying that, native, because there are not a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like here from DC.
Yeah.
Being a native and they're saying like, hey, I wanna own something in the place that I came from, that place that I was born and raised. And I wanna offer, you know what I'm saying, like opportunities to people that were born and raised from here. And I wanna have a place where people can patronize, you know what I'm saying, that were born and raised here. Like, that's like, nigga, what you doing? What are you talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a, you know what I'm saying, like a thing that, you know what I'm saying, like kind of makes it hard. And this is a thing that, you know what I'm saying, like me personally, I go home and I fight with, you know what I'm saying, every single day, because it's like, it's taxing, you know what I'm saying, like on you. It takes a lot out of you, you know what I'm saying, like a 12-hour, 24-hour day, you know what I'm saying, could seem like a week.
I mean, I feel like in today's environment, being in the industry, when I first started off, I was a different person than I am today. And I can honestly say that I was super optimistic. I was like, oh, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to become a bar manager, I'm going to do this. And I actually did everything I said I wanted to do. Now it's just like, damn, it's kind of tough being a person of color in this industry because you get overlooked so many times, and then you're called aggressive, and then you figure out that, oh, I'm aggressive. Am I aggressive? Then you ask your coworkers, am I aggressive? And they're like, no, you're fine. And it's like, oh, aggressive is not the word for being too black.
So we're gonna take a break really quick, get some new drinks, and we're gonna get into some hefty shit.
Check out how you make the joy. Are you going to pre-slice one of the strawberries for garnish?
I was gonna slice it at the end.
Okay, I don't know, I'm asking questions. I'm still learning.
Long day, come home, roll one, fill my cup. Late drive, night ride, I feel way too stuck. Call one, anyone, any shorty, come on, pick it up. Live a little, send a little, been a little shorty, give it. Pass the keys, I'm gon' drive the V's. You gon' hit the streets, you gon' slide with me. You got time for me, girl, that's fine with me. Sip this wine with me.